What's up YouTube? This is DWS Darius and welcome to the Fishroom, home to fish, plants, fish, rocks, and more fish. So grab a seat, grab a snack, I'm gonna hit the lights, enjoy. Okay YouTube, so right now you're looking at the new and improved premature DWS Darius fish room. This right here is what I've been doing, this is what I've done, and this is what I'm going to keep doing. I'm going to give you guys a far back view. Okay, so there you have it, 3 tanks down, 4 more to go. And let me just show you guys those 4 real quick. I have a 55 under this 55. I'm not sure what's going to go under there. I have a 40 gallon, my first 40 breeder, under my 75, and I'm thinking about doing a community in there. I have a 90, I'm not sure what's going in there, a 125, and another 55, and I'm not sure what's going in there. So yeah, that's what it's looking like as far as future tanks and future installations. But as of now, I'm going to show you my 3 bad boys. Okay, so first off we have the 55 gallon planter tank, and right now this tank looks terrible. The plants are all just unorganized. I have a random pile of Brazilian pennyworth over there, and that back wall is just empty. And I have a lot of plants for this tank and for the stock and for the plants and everything, but I have to wait. Now what I'm going to do is, most of the fish in here I'm going to split the stock. Half are going in that 40 breeder that you saw earlier, and the other half are going to be in here. And the fish that I want to keep in here, I want to keep small friendly fish so that I could keep shrimp with them as well. So yeah, so far some of the new fish that I've bought were these German blue rams, and I've got a ton of snails. Right now I got multiple snail syndrome, so you see I have, where are they? I have a couple of mystery snails. I have some ram horn snails. Right here is where is he? Right there is a striped nerite snail, a horned striped nerite snail, and just a ton of snails. Assassin snails, Malaysian trumpet snails, ram horn snails. So currently I got multiple snail syndrome, and I'm just going crazy with all the fish. I have my parrot, you see. My one parrot, he's two-tone now because he's fading, and I went and got him another parrot, and he pretty much tried to kill him, but you know they got small mouths, so didn't really do a good job at that. But yeah, I'm going to split this stock. So with the I got the frontosa out, he's now in a with the big boys in a 125. So yeah, that's just a look at some of the fish. Right now is I'm not sure who's going to stay and who's going to go. They just got to be fish that's able to live with shrimp. So yeah, most likely small fish, but that's just a little look at the fish. Okay, and as far as plants, now I just have a few goals to get. I want that dwarf sage carpet just to grow completely, to fill in all these gaps. My Amazon sword, I got to clean it up, because part of the reason why I have multiple snail syndrome is because the algae that you see on the leaves, I want all of them to take care of that. So I've been wiping it clean myself, and they've been cleaning it as well. I just want these Amazon sword leaves to be algae free, and the same with these crypts. I want them to be free of algae, and that's what I want the crypts just to wrap around there and to keep that side a little bushy. This right here is my tiger lotus. Now I bought it as a red tiger lotus, and as you can see it's green with purple speckles, so it's not a red tiger lotus. The other day I went and purchased that. Now this one right here, this one came with a bulb. This one just came with 3 leaves and a couple of roots. So I'm not sure how that one's going to work, but hopefully it catches soon and the plant just is able to grow from the substrate. But yeah, that's a little look at that. And then this whole corner is just all unorganized. I don't know what I'm going to do. That right there is Ludwigia. I can't pronounce it now. At other times I can, but right now I can't. So yeah, it's just all mixed up with those plants. So with plants, I can't really tell you what I'm going to do because I don't even know what I'm going to do. I just want to make this look decent. Okay, next we have the 75-gallon Red Devil tank, and he's not the only fish in here, but he's pretty much the star of the tank, and he's just growing extremely. I mean, he's getting very thick. That nuchal hump is coming out, and his personality is just growing. He's always in the front begging for food, but that's pretty much all he does is beg for food and fight his teammates. He doesn't kill, he just argues. But yeah, that's pretty much his life, spent with arguing and begging. But this is a really awesome fish, and he alone makes this tank awesome. Right there you have my female jaguar. Now I would have taken her back to the 210, but all she did was hide, and in this tank I actually see her. Now right now she's just mesmerized because she can see those fish, and before I added a smaller fish and she ate it. So I guess she wanted to do the same to them. So she stays pretty much on this side of the tank staring at that tank because there's a lot of small fish in there. So that's pretty much the life of the jaguar. And then over here you have my old tired tiger Oscar. Now this Oscar has been through just so much. He deserves like a pat on the back. He survived my 210 after he was nearly killed. He survived the pond after it nearly froze. Well, not froze, but the temperatures got very low. And now he's surviving with the Red Devil. But that was my dryer. That's the thing about having a fish room in the basement. You gotta worry about all those other weird sounds. But yeah, he survived just so much. And I really feel bad for him because look at him. Yeah. So I'm gonna rehome him pretty soon. Okay, so next we have the 125-gallon African Cichlid tank, and this right here is the most active of all the tanks. This is like the downtown of the fish world. Just constant movement, constant activity, and I'm gonna kind of change the rockscape a little bit. Just playing around, trying to figure out which is best, which looks right, and the fish pretty much appreciate. Now my African Cichlids seem not to mind as much, but my loaches and my catfish, they have really no hiding places. So they pretty much hate this rockscape, but I'm just experimenting to see which one is best. But these African cichlids are always doing well. Right now, the Venustus, he's still the boss. I'm gonna bring you guys in closer. Okay, yeah, so this right here is the boss of the tank, and everybody else in the tank is just pretty much doing awesome. This right here is second in command, trying to work his way up to being on top, but the Venustus won't stop growing. But everybody else is doing awesome. When I first added them, all their colors were just amazing. Now they're calm, so the colors calm down a little bit. But yeah, this tank is just, I'm really proud of this tank. Not too much aggression, and just pretty much order. And that's what I love when it comes to African cichlids. You have the two frontosa united now, they pretty much stick together. I might get more because I see how these two stay together so much. And yeah, that's just a little look at the African cichlid tank. Okay YouTube, so this has been a Fishroom tour with just 3 tanks added. Now the thing is, I'm not going to rush to any of these tanks because when I rush, I go crazy with fish and then I end up regretting because I have either too much fish or the wrong fish put together. So I'm going to take my time with each and every tank. I'm not going to rush, even though I could fill all these tanks within a day. I'm going to let it last, maybe even a month between every tank so that I get the perfect stock and the perfect just group of fish. So yeah, that's been a little look at my premature fish room. Now of course the giants, not the giants, but the predator fish in the 210 will not come down here because that tank is just huge and heavy, and to move all that would just be too much of a hassle. So that's going to stay where it is, and also people love seeing that tank because of the size of the fish. So that's pretty much going to stay there, but I'll give you guys an update on them in this video as well. So right now you're looking at the 210-gallon big boy tank. Now what I mean by that, just look at the hand comparison. All of these fish are huge. Now some of them are small, but they got huge personalities. So yeah, this is just the tank with all the big boys. Mr. Giant Gourami is truly living up to his name. He won't stop growing. I think every week I can notice a different size on this fish. And then we have the arowana in the same situation, refusing to stop, and that's pretty much a problem because I'm running out of space for this fish. He's just keep growing and my tank isn't growing with him. So that's a big concern because I'm not going to be able to upgrade, so might have to say bye to that one. And then we have the Oscar. He stays to himself a lot of times, but if he see me, he'll come right to the glass. Just huge personality from this fish. As you see, he sees me and he's coming right to the glass. And then we have Cichlid. I don't know if I can't pick it up that good, but her eye is right there watching us. A very strange little fish. She got, out of all fish, I think she has the biggest attitude problem. And then we have catfish just chilling under the peacock levels. The star. Okay, so that's a look at the two-ton. Okay, so overall, I can pretty much just sum up that I have a lot on my hands, a lot of tanks, a lot of maintenance, a lot of fish. And I just want to thank all you guys for just showing that support for my channel, for watching these videos, and for just making me want to get more fish. So yeah, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, share, and just thanks. Okay YouTube, so I thought I'd just give you a different little scene, something that you're not really used to. And the snow, I never seen dogs that like snow as much as my beagles. They just love the snow. But let me show you something that's pretty interesting. My pond is completely covered with only the waterfall exposed. I actually didn't know. I thought it was more open. But overnight it froze completely and now it's a layer of snow on it. And can you believe that there are fish a foot long under there? There are turtles under there, all of them just hibernating. And this ice is pretty thick too. Before I might be able to step on it. This feels pretty solid. Now before I actually went through a pond, but look at that. Standing on a pond. I'm going to break it open because I would hate for that last hole to be clogged up. But yeah, this is just a little side video.